Alright. I'm going to keep this Sonic trend going. Decided to go ahead and knock out Sonic 2 as well. And we might do CD as well soon. Let's see. Not skip the cutscene this time. This game is so good. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do Sonic and Tails. It kind of reminds me a little bit of what's it called? Sonic Advanced 3, where you could like choose your team and choose your characters or whatever. But in Advanced 3 it was a little more strictly team focused, right? I kinda would want to do like a Sonic-thon. The only problem with that is that would take a little bit too much time to... Interesting thing about Sonic 2 is that there's only 2 stages per zone, world, whatever you want to call them. But don't get it wrong, it's not shorter than Sonic 1. I think it's longer, actually. Because it has a lot more said worlds. Like, a lot more. See, Sonic 1 had 6, right? This game has, like... if I can remember how many. Trying to think. Kinda lost track. The Emerald. Chemical Plant. That one jungle looking place. Casino Zone, Hilltop, Cavern, Oil, that really weird zone. This game's equivalent to Scrap Brain, basically. And, like Skytop? Not Skytop, but I forget their names. You know what I'm talking about. Wing Fortress, maybe? Oh, what are that, 100 rings? Yeah, Marathon would take a little bit too long this month. I might do CD, and maybe even like 3 this month. But like, doing like a full marathon, that would take a little bit too long. Or just take up a little bit too much time for just one, you know, game series. I like to keep the variety somewhat high this time of year. But I would 100% be down to do a marathon sometime in the more near than far future. Try to do that right. We used to play this game so much. Also, I need to be careful here. It is a little bit too easy to get crushed. Memory kicked in. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I knew. There's a couple of reasons why you don't want Tails to be a part of your team. Did that put me all the way back? Okay, never mind. I was about to say, screw you, Tails. But yeah, there's a couple reasons why you don't really want Tails. He almost did it again. It's like the easiest boss in the game too, Tailsless. But I think that's the only boss that Tails is going to be a problem in. The other reason would be if you're going for the Chaos Emeralds, which I'm not. Not that I don't think they're fun to get. I mean, it's a little bit redundant to get them, but the main reason is it very much streamlines the game. It's not like the Hadouken in Mega Man X, where you get it at like the very end of the game. And it's balanced, like you have to be full health to use it, and stuff like that. Same with the Shoryuken. The Golden Armor is a little bit different though. Okay, we're not talking about Mega Man. But you know, like you can get Supersonic very early, especially in like this collection, because they have essentially, not infinite continues, but see those coins at the bottom left? You can use those to retry special stages again. So if you mess up, you can just keep redoing them, right? And it's not like the special stages are that bad. A couple of them are a little bit difficult, but not really, you know, anything crazy, right? So I could very easily get like Supersonic around Chemical Plant, like maybe Chemical Plant Act 2, I'm not even kidding. And then like the rest of the game would just be like holding forward with Supersonic. Because how it works in this game to get a Chaos Emerald, they did it better in Sonic 3. But in this game, how it works is to get a... Which if I play Sonic 3, I might get the Chaos Emeralds, because it is a lot less... it's not as easy to get them. But in this game, all you have to do is have 50 rings and go to like any checkpoint, and you'll have a chance to do it. And even in like the early levels, that's insane that happened, by the way. Even in like the early levels, I really don't want to go underwater again. You can get like the first like 3 or 4 emeralds in like level 1. Kind of nuts. Got attacked by Grounder there. If you know, you know. Got attacked by Grounder number 2. Someone gets scratched. Clearly intentional little strat you can use to cheese this boss. I'll wait a little bit. Being impatient. But yeah, as much as I love Sonic 1, I definitely think it's underrated. That's one of those games, similar to like the Mega Man games. You can just like boot them up and play them like whenever. If you're bored and you like don't know what to play, or just in general bored, like we all get sometimes, it's really easy just to be like, okay, I got an hour to play Sonic 1. You know what I mean? It's not like you're gonna have a bad time. But this game, so much better. That's just how good this game is. Yeah, maybe basic. Sonic 2 is one of those that everyone says is like excellent, right? Like almost every Sonic fan will tell you that Sonic 2 is one of the best ones. I'm one of them, okay? It has that rep for a reason. It's so good. Nah, this game's it's so good. It just gets everything better. Like the music is improved, the sprites are improved, the art direction's improved. They added more characters like Tails. The level design in general is just better. It puts a lot more focus on like high-speed platforming than that weird balance that, not balance, but like kind of both at the same time that Sonic 1 was trying to do, where you would have some zones would be like high speed, some zones would be slow and more, not puzzle-based, but you know what I mean. This game pretty much went like all into like just raw platforming and speed, pretty much. And I think that really worked in its favor. And the pacing too. Like again, this game is not like a lot longer than Sonic 1, it's a little bit longer. But changing the zones from being 3 stages to 2 was really, really good. Because you just get a lot of variety, right? It keeps the pace up. You don't really have a chance to get bored of a zone. Even if it's a zone you don't really like that much. A good example would be like Labyrinth from Sonic 1. Like in Labyrinth you had to do 3 stages. Well, actually 4, but we don't talk about that. But in this one it's pretty much, other than one, yeah, it's called like Metalopolis, something like that. That's the only zone that has the 3 acts. All the other ones have 2. So you never have a chance to get bored of a zone, because it's always switching up, and it's just gives the game a really like fast-paced and just really clean feel to it, if that makes sense. You're never getting tired or bored of looking at anything, or the gimmicks that each world introduces, because it doesn't overstay its welcome at all. And the bosses are better too. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer. But the bosses in Sonic 2. I mean, Sonic's never been known for its great bosses. I know I keep talking about Mega Man, but that's Mega Man's job to have good bosses. But the bosses are improved, nonetheless, in Sonic 2. Compared to 1. Tails might actually help against this boss. It is kind of awkward to hit him a little bit. See that? Tails got him. Good job, Chad Tails. Look at that! Chad Tails. Tails was my favorite character in Sonic for a really long time. But they really kind of massacred his character over time a little bit. But I will say, I do really like how Sonic Frontiers tried to damage control that a little bit. Like, I mean, I won't really give any spoilers. I'd have an awful time explaining it anyways. But basically, they do try to touch on that a little bit and help fix Tails a little bit more. So that is cool. Nowadays, if you ask me, I'd say maybe kind of basic, but like, it's a very close, like, tie between, like, Eggman, Knuckles, and, like, Shadow. Can't really choose one. If I was forced, it would probably be Eggman. Especially Eggman in, like, the newer games. Like, I don't remember his name, but whoever they have voicing Eggman, stinking excellent actor. I think he started in Sonic X, didn't he? Like, who would have thought that, you know, a voice actor for the Sonic X would go on to be voicing, like, in the main games? Yeah, that's really cool to me. Hey. He just got me closer to where I need to be. Some of these checkpoints make no sense. We're at like the end of the stage, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. That checkpoint's there because, yeah, to grind out Supersonic. To give you another not even really a bad stage in Sonic 2. Kinda don't like. It's like the Metalopolis I was talking about, which coincidentally enough, similar to Labyrinth Zone, you know, Sonic 1, in this game, In my opinion, the arguably the worst zone also has the most stages. It has 3 instead of 2 for some reason. It's so easy to choose most of the bosses in these old Sonic games. Excuse me. It might be a hot take, but I mean, I like Sonic 3, don't get me wrong. But Sonic 3, I do think people overrate it just a little bit. I think Sonic 2 is better, not gonna lie. And Sonic, maybe even Sonic CD. I don't know, 3 just, in my opinion, 3 just added some problems that like the other ones didn't really have. Like Sonic 3 almost feels like a weird blend between Sonic 1 and 2, which can work, and it does work, it's a great game. But like the breakneck speed platforming of Sonic 2 mixed with the concept of the slower, more, the slower, more, I really don't want to say puzzles, but I can't think of the word for it. But a mix-up, I'll just say it, the mix-up the slower, more puzzle-type levels of Sonic 1. Like kind of a middle ground between those. And again, it does work. Just like man, I can't get up there. Sonic games having full confidence in the concept of Sonic. Of just like high-speed platforming, basically. Like once you start making your Sonic game, when you try to start making it slower for one reason or another, like I don't want a game where you're just like running forward and going fast. Like this game has plenty of like platforming and slower, slightly slower sections and stuff. But the moment you start like really trying to tackle Sonic and make him like slower, you know what I mean? For the sake of whatever reason, that's when you start messing it up, in my opinion. That was one of my issues with Sonic Frontiers. One second. That was one of my issues with Sonic Frontiers. Not on my first play, really, but on my second play. I recently replayed it off stream. Good game. My opinions are basically the same on it. Good game. Had potential to be a lot better, but good game. Alright. I almost got crushed there. I need to go a little slow here because there's a little trap you can get caught in. Give me a bit. But yeah, that game slows you down like a lot. Because I didn't really like realize it at first. Because let me get that checkpoint actually. When you're first playing, you're taking your time, like exploring everything, doing all the little puzzles around the map and stuff. So they have plenty of like tokens and just in general, whatever you need to progress the story. But on my replay of the game, I was obviously like not really too concerned about 100%. I've already got like the platinum trophy and all that. I was just trying to play the game, like go through the levels, just enjoy it again, right? But every like 5 seconds, it was like you would talk to your character, get your little cutscene or dialogue, whatever. And it's like collect more tokens, like collect more of Amy's tokens or Knuckles tokens or whatever. So then you essentially have to like force yourself to, run around the map, doing the little like hardcore things or the puzzles. Yeah, we're curb stomping egg, man. Goodness grief, one psycho. Yeah, pretty much just like running around, trying to do these little puzzles, trying to do the little platforming things. Because like it's almost impossible to like find things unless you have your map unlocked. So you have to unlock tiny pieces of the map at a time. Next time I play the game, I'm not going to try to play it fast like a traditional Sonic game. I'm going to wait till I'm in the mood to dump like, you know, a solid 20 plus hours into an open world game, you know what I mean? Because that is what it's thought out to be, and that is what it is. But I do think the game suffers from it a little bit. It's a Sonic game, you know what I mean? This Sonic open world game, let's be honest, that never was going to work. Not really, at least. And that's coming from someone who likes the game quite a bit. It is a good game. Like, we all know Sonic plus open world was going to be a really weird mix. It took a long time for that game to release too. For context, the mainline game they released before it was Sonic Forces. Back in like 2017. That game, Sonic Frontiers, didn't release until like 2022. It took like 5 years. And it was severely underdeveloped. It took 5 years to get like a really underdeveloped game. With the concept that just wasn't really going to work. Apparently the next mainline game is going to be Sonic Frontiers 2, which, believe it or not, I'm glad about. Because I want to see them make a better Sonic Frontiers. Because it can work. I mean, I just said it wasn't going to work. What I mean is that they can make a much better game. Because it would have been a much better game if they'd did, honestly, some pretty simple fixes. I still don't think Sonic and open world will ever blend correctly, but I mean, you can get some interesting flavors when you start messing around with seasoning, you know what I mean? You can get a pretty cool game out of it, if nothing else. If they do it better next time. And I want to see the story of Sonic Frontiers continue. I don't really want another Sonic game or Sonic series that doesn't really finish up, per se. Like, I would argue, like, Sonic Adventure never really satisfyingly concluded. The storybook games are the same way. Like, storybook games really never concluded. I don't want to see Sonic Frontiers do that, because the story of Sonic Frontiers was good, if nothing else. And I want to see them finish that. And Sonic Frontiers was a really weird one. They were trying to blend like an open world game, Sonic and like Shadows of the Colossus all in one go. It was such a weird game. Oh, I thought there was a wall there. you weren't going to trick me with that one. Aw, he just gave us the second one though. Oh, she's a tiny bit too early. Oh, Tails is dead. Oh, there he is. We're going up. We are heading north. I'm unmuted, right? Thank goodness. Dude, I have yapped so much this stream. If I would have clicked that and saw the mute, dude, I would have... you would have heard the biggest sigh you've ever heard. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Is this an internet thing? It is. I never knew that. You run. Yeah, I can't hit by all those guys. Hey, welcome on in, welcome on in. Dude, I get hit by all those stinking Mantis dudes. I can think of maybe once where I've played this game and I didn't get hit by the one of the Mantis guys. How you doing tonight? I think you can just hold forward here. What if GOW for DOCvember? I don't know. I like the game, don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed it when I played it, but I felt like I've gotten all I'm gonna get out of it, you know what I mean? And that's kind of one of the major flaws. Sorry for the super loud music, by the way. That's kind of one of the main flaws with games that rely very heavily on like story, is that they don't really have much replay value. Yeah, and that's true. It'll take like 4 days to do it as well. And not just for like streams, for long streams. Like 4 to 5 hour long streams. But maybe I'll get around to playing it again soon. Because it was a good game, but like even off stream I played it a lot too. I actually ended up getting the Platinum Trophy. I did all of that, like... What's that one? Niflheim? Or whatever? Like that weird, like, enemy rush part of the game. Let's see, I'm gonna avoid this guy. Let's go. Mufelheim? Yeah, whatever that is. I did like all of that. I did all the Valkyries. I got all the trophies. Did the dragons. I thought I was gonna get hit there. Oh, the missed one is Niflheim? Missed one. Okay, so the enemy rush one is in Mufelheim. And then the mist is Niflheim. Okay. Yeah, they were fun. At first, I did not like them. I was getting annoyed with it, but once I started like learning and making progress, it became a lot more fun. I had a lot of fun with it once it finally clicked. Earlier I explained that's in Veronia. Once it clicked, I started having a lot of fun with those weird challenges. Man, I wish there was a way to turn down this game's audio a little bit. It's so loud. Oh, we got chicken pox. Well, goodness grief, dude. Hopefully everything goes well. Is it getting any better? I'll make sure to pray for him. Yeah, oddly, this, like I mentioned earlier, this zone has 3 stages for some reason. All the other ones have 2. He's past the fever stage, so now he's in the... Oh, okay. I'm assuming that's a good thing, then. Now it's just a matter of time. So I know chickenpox can be, like, potentially dangerous. Like, not oftentimes, but potentially, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, that's great to hear, dude. Oh, I just got crushed. Got turned into canned Sonic soup. Make sure we not get crushed again. Nope, I almost got crushed again. For some reason, like the little pillars that comes down, these Crash Bandicoot pillars, it looks like they're a background object almost.
I believe out in the States, is chickenpox still prevalent there? At least here we got a saying that you didn't grow up without having one.
It happens, but I don't think it's super prevalent. I mean, I didn't get it. When I was a kid, I didn't get it. I think it's a thing that just got better over time with, like, modern medicine and all that stuff. Because, like, I'm pretty sure both of my parents had it when they were younger, but me and my brother didn't. Maybe we were just really lucky. You got it when you were 21? Wow. I've never even heard of that. I thought it was pretty much only a thing that kids could get. I mean, I guess that makes no sense when you think about it that way, but yeah, goodness grief. Luckily, I don't touch grass much. Not a voice crack. Now's the perfect time to have a voice crack. Oh, it's more dangerous the older you get. Sheesh. How long did it last, if you don't mind me asking? I'm assuming that was probably a really rough, like, week or two. Maybe 11 days, if I just had to take a rough guess. About a week, okay. For about 2 weeks for the full recovery. Dude, the most sick, man, I really messed it up. Like, not cycle, but like, I did it at the wrong timing and now I'm getting beat up for it. You've had time to rewatch One Piece from that time. Hey, dude, let's go. Why is it moving so fast? The most sick I've ever got. See if I can remember the full story. I have to have that ring, dude. Basically, there was this place we were living at. It was a really bad spot. Like, especially in the South. Like, sometimes you just get mice. But this house that we were living in was super old. And, like, mice could get in, like, super easily. So, I believe I had gotten sick from that. Is it just me, or should you be able to hold forward there and not suffer for it? I always remember just holding forward and you're fine. I think we're gonna die now. But I think I've gotten sick from that. Because, you know, mice have tons of bacteria and stuff, right? Lepto? What's that? Is that something that mice have? But I don't know for sure if I've gotten sick from them, or if I did get sick from them. I just know that I was sick. On top of that, it was around winter time. And usually around this time, I usually catch a cold or something. Because, I don't know, I've always been sensitive to like allergies and stuff. Springtime's really bad too. So, I was either... Get it when I'm out. Oh dear goodness grief, I hope that's not what happened. So either I was having just a really bad time with allergies, or it was a mix of allergies plus whatever the stinking mice did. And then on top of that, during that, we were in this place and we were moving at the time pretty much. So we were doing something, and I was like so bad off. I was genuinely like close to fainting. I don't know what it was, but I was not doing good. I needed to be in a bed. And then on top of that, we went to a hotel that same night. Stayed a day or two. I don't remember how long we stayed. It wasn't very long. We got some stinking Long John Silvers. I'm sure you can see where this is going. That'll be the last time I eat there. So on top of whatever was going on, making a guy probably who was 17 at the lunch, a guy who was probably like 17 at the time, like the peak of my youth, almost faint. On top of all of that, I got food poisoning. That was a rough night, dude. That was the most sick I've ever got. And that was probably the closest I've ever got to dying. Dude, on top of all of that, like again, whatever was going on, stinking minimal physical activity was getting me like, feeling like fainting. Like I wasn't like super close to fainting, but I could tell if I was to push myself, I would, right? So whatever that was making a stinking healthy teenager do that, on top of all that, I got food poisoning. It's like, goodness grief, dude. I will never forget that night. Yeah, for some reason the Metalopolis or whatever has 3 stages. This is some of the best music in the game, by the way. This is also... That's also like the last like main stage in the game. Because at this point we're kind of at like an intermission point. Like Sky Chase only has 1 stage. And then you go to like this battleship thing, which I believe also has 1 stage. And then it's final boss time. Like at this point you've completed the main point of the game. And now you're just pretty much working yourself up until you, like working your way up until you get to space and then fight Eggman. And, crazy enough, the final boss is 2 phases. Well, I mean, you fight 2 separate bosses. You get no checkpoint in between the bosses, and it gives you no rings. So you're like 1 hit for 2 bosses. I don't know why my bitrate's dying, I apologize. My bitrate's 800.
Shit's hard.
Yeah, the final boss is pretty difficult. It's not super difficult because you can cheese both bosses. I will try my best to demonstrate that. But like still, being 1 hit for 2 bosses is like, goodness grief, dude, at least give me 1 ring. Like, 1 ring, dude. I'm pausing my stream manager because obviously that's taking up a little bit of internet. I'm gonna hope that makes the stream bitrate get better. I do not know why the bitrate's so low. Like, no one else is using internet right now. It shouldn't be that low. It should be like 3,000, dude. Also, Tails flippin' dies in the bad ending, by the way. I mean, I guess you can say it's left ambiguous, but it's pretty freaking obvious that Tails just flippin' dies. Oh, there's Scratch. If you know, you know. Okay, be a little bit slow here. Just take your time, and this part's really easy. But if you just try to, if you get impatient, you're gonna die like 20 times. Just be patient in general in this level, honestly. Oh. Did we live? Okay. I'll take it. Kinda should have died there, but somehow we barely made it. Well, that was going to lead us somewhere. I'm getting curb stomp. I gotta lock in. Okay, that's good. No, no! Yeah, we're gonna die. I don't know what killed me. Did we get crushed? That was really weird. I think we got crushed. Alright. Yeah. About to say, because I don't think we could have got hit there other than being crushed. I didn't even know you could get crushed during that. This game got that. Man, I did it again. This game got that Mega Man X6. I did it. Dude, the same boss. The same. I think that was like the same amount of hits I gave him too. Come on, this boss is easy. I am not dying to this boss again. This game got that Mega Man X6, like, crushed collision. In like Mega Man X6. And in the other ones, to be fair, too. But X6, like, especially, it's just, like, really easy to get stinking crushed. Just not stay at the left side of the map so we don't get hit by the laser. I'm surprised we didn't get crushed there, honestly. Crush me. Hope it doesn't come this way. I wonder what's the story. I mean, I know the general story of Ragnarok. But I'm really curious and like seeing it. You know what's the worst part? I mean, I hate to say it like this because I did enjoy God of War 2018. It was a good game, right? Really good game. But for some reason with Ragnarok, I would rather watch a movie of Ragnarok than play Ragnarok. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? Like, I would love to see, like, all the cutscenes in a movie form. But for some reason, I would rather do that than play it. You felt the same... Yeah, like, the story is so good. But I don't really want to go through, like... And apparently Ragnarok is longer. That's why I'm not yet hyped on buying Ragnarok. Yeah, and apparently the game is longer than 2018. It's like... I don't know if I want to sit through another 25 hours of kind of the same thing. You know what I mean? It's the one where he jumps, right? Ah, I knew he was gonna jump. I should have just trusted my instincts. I should have trusted my gamer memory. You can get 3. You can get 3 if you time it right. But who knows, we could be wrong. Maybe it's a great game, which... Yeah, I assume it's a good game. But, like, to me at least, like, the gameplay was like 7 out of 10. Really solid, right? It got the job done. But the story, like acting, cutscenes, graphics, that was like an 11 out of 10. You know what I mean? Like, just straight 11 out of 10. And it just kind of feels a little bit underwhelming when you're playing it. Because, I mean, the gameplay is good. I don't know how to explain it, because the gameplay is good. But, like, the story and presentation, it's so much better. The gameplay just kind of feels underwhelming compared. Does that... I don't know. I just feel like that's the best way I can explain it. Like Metal Gear Solid. I would hate for Metal Gear Solid to be like that. Because I am so hyped to play those games. I've heard like nothing but good things about those games. And it would be a shame if they're... Oh man, why did I do that? The timing was so bad. It would be a shame if they're kind of like that as well. Where it's like the story and everything's so good, but the gameplay just can't really keep up. I would hate for it to be like that. But it very likely could be. That was a really good shoot of Sonic. Let's lock in. This boss is not that hard if you cheese it. My timing was just awful there. It is a long boss, though. Like, if you want to cheese it to where you're taking, like, almost no risk, it's long. It's gonna take, like, 3 or 4 minutes.
But whenever I think about it, I still want to hear more rap on anything and everything.
Yeah, dude. Not to really give any spoilers. It's not really a spoiler, but it's like a... It's just something that you already would expect. But there's this voice line that Mimir has. You know, like when you're on the boat and Mimir is yapping, kind of like what you're talking about? There's one of those in Ragnarok where they're kind of talking about Kratos' prediction for death. And Kratos says the edgiest line you could ever hear. It was something along the lines of, Death can have me when it earns me, something like that. Just the edgiest stinking line you will ever hear in a video game ever. Apparently they're making a God of War series, right? Like a TV series or a movie. Kratos flexes edginess. To be honest, I might just wait till that. This is all we're going to do, by the way. Just letting that be known. Yeah. Is there ice, I think? I don't know too much about the God of War lore, but I do know he's died at least a couple times. I actually played some of 3, Ken. And you know what's the sad part? It's that 2018... like the story of it, similar to how the story of 2018 kind of ruined the game for me. I know that's still such a dumb thing to say, but like, it kind of ruined God of War 3 for me as well. Because I went from 2018, stinking excellent like story and presentation, but then God of War 3 just could not keep up with that. Like, the gameplay was fun, the story was good, but it just felt underwhelming, and I just never even ended up finishing it. Because you haven't played the previous 2, that could be it. That could be it. But I don't know. It just wasn't hitting the same. This could be bad. Ooh, dude, that was so close. I really messed up there. We're very close to beating it, too. Oh, let me time that better. There we go. Keep him close to the edge. Oh, we got him. Okay. Dude, that would have been a shame to lose on, like, the last hit. That would have been really silly. Oh yeah, for some reason, like, the final cutscene in the game is like this tiny PNG. They either ran out of time or just ran out of cartridge space. Some of the lore of GOW3 is tied to the PSP games. I don't know. Oh, there's PSP games? I knew there was like some spin-offs, but I didn't know there was a PSP one. I played them all before 3, so I like 2. Oh, 2's your favorite of the old ones? Or like all of them is before 3? Is that what you mean?
But yeah, 2 is the best one.
Oh, 2's the best one. Okay. I thought most people would say that 3 is. That's what I assumed, at least. Excuse me.
Got good set pieces, but in terms of grandeur, 2 takes the cake.
Ah, okay. Well, that was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Dude, similar to Sonic 1, I beat it a lot faster than I thought I would. Like 2 is like the same length as 1. It took me literally like just like a few minutes longer to beat this one than it took for them the first one. The 2 PSP games are canon and hella good. It would be cool to get a PSP, but the only problem is they're kind of expensive. And on top of that, there's 3 reasons, okay? They're kind of expensive. They break really easily. Like, their build quality just was not it. And it's kind of hard to find a legitimate one. Like, there's so many people who are selling, like, hacked ones. The UMDs? What's that? But they're selling, like, hacked ones. And I mean, that's great and all. But, like, I just want a normal one. I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but I just want, like, a normal system. Like, if I want to have, like, ROMs and stuff, I could just get a PC. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? No, I'm talking about, like, just the PSP in general. Like, I had, like, a cousin or something. Or maybe it was my uncle. I don't remember. It was a very long time ago. But he had a PSP around the time it came out. And he dropped it, like, once. And that was it. That is all it took, dude. One... Probably not even a bad drop, just one decent drop, and that was it. It's like, I don't want to stinking have to treat my a portable console as if it's a piece of glass. Yeah, it's like a portable console. Out of everything, a portable console should be durable because you're going to drop it. Human error exists. I don't want my portable console to be like a piece of glass because if I walk outside. If I touch grass and I decide to be a gamer whilst touching grass and I drop it once on like the road, especially, it shouldn't be dead. You know what I mean? It should take 20 of those and be fine. I don't know. Yeah, we get it, Eggman. Man, he has all of them, too. We didn't even get a single emerald. Isn't there a final cutscene? There should be one more cutscene.
To read the small disc, that's why it got some loose parts. The
last
revision, which is PSP 3000.
Oh, so the PlayStation Portable 3000 is sturdy? Like, really sturdy? Excuse me. Like Game Boy Advance sturdy? Is that all the cutscene? Excuse me, in small too. Let me look those up. I'm not really planning on getting one anytime too soon. Don't really need one. But I'm gonna look that up. I know they're kind of expensive. Let's see if I can find like a $200 $200 for a PSP. Come on, son. Come on, son. $40? Not according to eBay. Like the 3000? Let me check that again. Link me if you don't mind.
Yeah, fuck eBay.
Maybe it's different over there. Maybe, oh yeah, screw eBay. Yeah, let me check something else. Do you have a recommendation? Because I don't do much like online shopping. It's like I think of Walmart, Amazon, and eBay. It's like all I can think of. Is there like a better place I could go for stuff like that?
Oh, mostly just our local shops.
Oh, mostly just local shops. Okay. Let me check if like Amazon oddly has weird listings like that. Let me see if they're any cheaper there. I'm not under no sun I'm spending $200 on a PSP. But 40 bucks? Like 100%. Yeah, 180. 180 for a used Renew PSP. Come on. Why are they so expensive? Game Boys and DS are more expensive than PSP. That is odd. That is very odd. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if they're also expensive for me. And me and you both know that, like, the 3DS is more a bit expensive. Like, why are 3DSs so expensive? Let me look that up. Game Boy Advance SP.
Fuck the 3DS.
Frick the 3DS? I love the 3DS, man, but their build quality was never the best. They're alright, but again, their build quality was never the best. Why are these so expensive? Dude, people are selling these Game Boy Advances for like $180 and $200. The cheapest one is $125 and it's a bid. It's not even the full price. So it's clearly wanting more. What are these prices? I think the first game system I've ever gotten, or one of the first, was a Game Boy Advance SP. I'm pretty sure my parents spent like $30 for it. Like secondhand from like a local store or something. And it came with a charger. I'm pretty sure it was $30. Why are they so expensive? And I'm thinking a Game Boy Advance SP? $200? Oh, goodness grief. Why does it say continue at the boss rush? That's why there are a few Chinese brands that make cheaper handheld emulators. Yeah, that makes sense now. Oddly enough, we had this like one bootleg Sega Genesis. It was from this weird company called At Games. Like for a simple Enbernic 35XX. It cost 20 bucks. I could emulate till PS1 era. Wow. That's really stinking cool, actually. But it's, oh, that killed me. For some reason, you can't really hit that guy, multiple times like that. I might have to hold it. Could link it to a TV too? Stinking... That's kind of nuts, actually. That's actually kind of nuts, not gonna lie. Wow, I got up there. We're dead. Alright, that's enough for the boss rush. I'm not really done streaming yet, to be honest. I beat that game really fast. Yesterday's stream was really short too.
Pair it with the controller too.
You could pair it with a controller? Seriously? That is cool. That is really cool. That sounds a lot more appealing than a stinking $200 PSP that if I break it, I'm stinking going to be going through my third emo phase. Oh, man. I always kind of wanted a PSP, though. Because they always looked like really cool and had some cool games. It was like a 3DS before the 3DS. The 3DS is not that much more versatile than the PSP. Especially since the 3DS never really took much advantage of its hardware. There's only like a few games I can think of that really took advantage of the 3DS.
PS are goated too, and can also emulate PS1 games.
Yeah, me personally though, like I said, if I want to do like emulators and stuff, I would just get a PC. Like, call me weird, but like if I were to buy like a console, I just want a normal console. Like, I wouldn't mind getting another PS3. I have a PS3, but it's like modded. I can't link my account to it. It's, I don't know. One of the disk drives on it like doesn't work. Like one of them, I have two, I think. One of the disk drives don't work. I'd rather just have like a normal, like non-modded PS3. I know that's kind of weird, but I don't know. It's always how I've been. See, how's my bitrate doing? It's better than it was, that's for sure. Let me check some more of these prices. I wonder how much an N64 is these days. Goodness grief. These are way too expensive. Not a voice crack.
Oh, cheaper than PS1s.
Yeah, definitely. Hold on, let me check PS1 actually before I could say. But yeah, I can definitely see it being cheaper than PS1. Still, like, oh, this is actually pretty good. $99. Got all its cords and stuff. Free shipping. That's not that bad. I mean, it's not cheap. But it's not that bad for like an online thingy, you know what I mean? Online listing. It's not horrible. It's better than wanting stinking 200 for it. It should be 50. I mean, it's just like the bare minimum. It's a controller, the cords, and the system. Like, it's the bare minimum. It's not even coming with a memory card or a game. Should be 50, but 99, I've seen way worse. This PS2, especially since it's the PS2 Slim, being 160, that is evil.
Dude, memory cards
that is
costs
evil.
a fortune. Go look them up.
All right, let me check that out. PS1 memory card. $12 to $16. This the top listing. You get like no storage too from them. You would realistically need at least like 2 memory cards if you're really wanting to get somewhere with it. You know what I mean? You need more than that, but they get like, yes, 9 kilobytes. You get like no storage from them at all. Goodness grief. Goodness grief. Dude, I'm telling you, man, these people way overprice this game stuff on the internet. Then PS2 memory cards are whopping 2 megabyte. I think I still have this like 64 megabyte PS2 card. It's not official, obviously, but it's like, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, that's actually pretty good for a PS2 memory card. I think I still have it somewhere. I don't have many PS2 games, though. You know, I might hook up some of my old systems and play them soon. Probably not this month, because of DOCvember, but I would like to play some of my old childhood games. Especially like the Nintendo 64. I actually have a lot of those games left.
My files for some reason.
Really? Well, I haven't had much issues with it. To be fair, though, I haven't played my PS2 a ton these last couple years because I don't really have any games for it, except for frickin' Jurassic the Hunted, best game of the stinking system. Oh, man. All right, I guess I better go ahead and call it a stream. Let's see. You know what? How early is it? No. Jurassic the Hunted. Jurassic the Hunted. It's a first-person shooter dinosaur game. It's really bad. But I've played it a couple times because I don't really have much else to play on that system. Dude, I would love to get me a copy of like Sonic Riders, dude. Have you ever played Sonic Riders, Ken? One of the best racing games ever. I would go out to say it is the best racing game ever, but I think that could start an argument. Supersonic Racing, dude, it is so good. It's basically like extreme like racing.
Yeah, CTR is my goat.
CTR is my goat, dude. You've gotta play it one of these days, man. You got like these hoverboards. It's like basically skateboarding, kinda, but it's a race, and you're doing like tricks and stuff off ramp, dude. Let me send you a video of it, dude. That game, the music is insane. The art style is insane. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Like super, like, what's that? SSX? What's that? Wait, you're telling me you've never even seen this game?
Oh.
What did I do?
You do not know SSX, Doc?
No, I don't. Well, apparently we both need to get checked into it. Hold on. You introduced me to SSX. I'm going to introduce you to Sonic Riders. Like, take a look at this.
URL.
This will give you a good idea of what the game's like. It is so stinking sick, dude. I could sit and play this game for hours.
URL.
Literal 10 out of 10 game. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh, you got a task? Oh, is this kind of like 1080 snowboarding? Yeah, this is kind of similar, actually. Man, this game looks cool.
This feels like Wipeout.
This game looks cool, actually. This Sonic feels like Wipeout, dude. Sonic Riders is one of the best games ever made. And you know what's the crazy part? I do not like racing games. Like, maybe I just haven't played enough good ones, but I don't like racing games. Sonic Riders is probably within my, like, top 10 favorite games ever made. That's how much I love that game. It is so good. And I don't even like racing games. That's how good it is. Call me a fanboy, but goodness grief, it's a good game.
And Wipeout, I mean this. URL.
Let's take a look. Oh, like that racing game? I think I know what you're talking about. Let me take a look. Oh, okay. I don't know what you're talking about. What is this?
Goated games they are.
It looks good. This looks a lot like Star Wars Racers, like the game. On like 64. It reminds me a lot of that, actually. Looks good. Goated games they are. Dude, there are so many like good old games, man. They made it to fight with F-Zero. Oh, really? Okay, had some competition going on with it. Hold on. I'll try this. I'm gonna restart this boss rush. I'm gonna give this boss rush one more go, and then I guess we'll go ahead and call it a night. Wait, is it? Nope. Get me out of here. I want to start from the beginning.
I thought it's time for me to go work.
Hey, see you later, dude, and thanks for joining on in. It was fun talking with you. I'm about to call it as well. I'm going to try this boss rush one more time, and then I'm going to go and call it a night. Have a nice Supersonic Racing day. Appreciate it. Man, that really got me in the mood to like Sonic Riders. I need to look up how much that is on PS2. Hold on, game. Hold on. $45? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Hold on, what's this? Okay, this one's 20. That's a lot better. But, like, what does the disc look like? Oh, he's showing the disc. Okay, he has confidence. This don't look too bad. I'll check into more of that later. Let's go ahead and try this boss rush one more time, yeah. Oh. Well, I'm a man of my word. Alright. That was underwhelming, but you're gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'm kind of not done streaming yet. I could go for like one more hour, but we'll save it for tomorrow. I'll try to do a longer stream tomorrow. Do a first playthrough of the RPG Maker game that I've been sitting on for a while. And speaking of RPG Maker, we need to do some RPG Maker streams. Those have always been a tradition of DOCvember, and this year's going to be no different. So I'll definitely get around to doing a few of those as well. But anyways, I will get you then.